Hello everybody, and thank you so much for joining my channel. Today is going to be a quick one. I want to talk about the Grammys. I want to talk about the looks, the fashion looks at the Grammys. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to call out is like a trend that I saw on the runway for the Grammys. And I don't know if you noticed it too, but I think a lot of the women were wearing like a corseted type of top on the dress, or whether it be a corset top with some sort of skirt or pant, or they were wearing like a corseted type of top. That seemed to be really in, that whole cinched in Victorian vibes at the top, you know, up here at the bodice of the dress. I saw a lot of women with that on at the Grammys, and I'm not sure if that's indicative of what's going to be in for spring, summer, but it was definitely, I liked it. I thought it was very feminine. I thought it was very fitting for the occasion, and it was a really good look and a good trend to see play out on the red carpet. The other thing that I saw was like all of this sort of ruching and gathering of fabric. Now, it wasn't just like a mess, like looking like curtains or anything like that. This draping of fabric was like strategically placed. An example of that would be like Taylor Swift. It looked like a wedding dress, somewhat like a wedding dress, but it was actually her paying homage. And then I saw so many others with beautiful draping. My favorite looks of the evening was Tyla, the one who won a Grammy Award for the song Water. And then Olivia Rodrigo, she had a beautiful dress on, and her dress was also a homage dress too. Now I might have gotten it mixed up. I think maybe her dress might have been the homage to Evangelista, but nonetheless, a lot of people were looking at, quote, old Hollywood, old celebrities from the 90s and the 80s, and were kind of just paying their respects by copying those looks. They did a big tribute to Tina Turner there, and there were so many people who put on gowns that looked like something that Tina Turner would wear. I loved Miley Cyrus's play on it there, and she actually, the dress she wore for her performance, Cher also wore something like that back in the 80s, and then of course Tina Turner wore that as well. So I thought it was a really good piece that paid respect to our queen, Tina Turner. So then also some of the other looks that were my favorite were, well, my least favorite. One of my least favorites, and I don't think I'm big enough to have the Beehive come after me, but Beyonce's look was not that great. And it's not because, I think it's just that she could do better. We've seen her look so good in at so many other events and so many other occasions. She came out with this sort of cowboy western look. It was Louis Vuitton, and it was from Pharrell Williams' line that came out this year. So I mean, it's not like it's not on trend, it's not relevant, and it's not, you know, it's good. I think it's good for like every day. Like if I wore it, I'd be hot wearing it. But this is B. She should be wearing something a lot more elevated. She wore her signature sort of cowboy hat that she was wearing on tour and stuff like that. But the whole look altogether just to me didn't do her justice. Her tights were not sexy enough. They looked a bit too opaque, and they were like skin tone but too opaque and a bit geriatric. So I just felt like she could have did better. Maybe she was just on chill mode for the night, but I just feel like if you're gonna be on TV, there is no chill. You do that at home. So that wasn't one of my favorite looks. Another look that wasn't my favorite was Laverne Cox. She had this like red number. Now red is a trendy color, yes, I agree, but it was like this balloon thing that didn't really, to me, didn't flatter her very much. You had Ice Spice, who came looking like she was like going to a around the way neighborhood party. I didn't like that. But otherwise, I think everyone really glammed it up, looked classy, looked like old Hollywood, or at least a simplistic look of Hollywood back in the 90s. We kept it really simple in the 90s and very classy and very feminine, and a lot of people leaned into that look. I saw a lot of beautiful sheers and draping and long dresses. I was really pleased overall. You just had a few sore thumbs out there doing what they wanted to do. I'm keeping it brief today. I'm keeping it short, but I just wanted to bring my 2 cents about some of the cool looks and not so cool looks for the Grammys of 2024. Let me know what some of your favorites and worst were down in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Bye.